What is up, YouTube? It is the Ville Outdoors here. Today is today September 1st? It is September 1st. Wow, time flies. But today we are here at the French Creek. We're going to be doing a little bit of creek fishing. So far I already seen some what looks like juvenile fall fish. We're going to hope to get some multi-species action today. Last time I was out fishing, I didn't catch much, or should I say I didn't catch anything. I was out carp fishing at the same creek where I filmed my last video at, and I happened to see some big old carp cruising by on top of the surface. So I went back and tried fishing for them, but I did not get a single bite the whole time I was there. So we're looking for a little bit of redemption today. I'm just looking for anything that bites. Nothing too special. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. We are 20 subscribers off of the 300 mark. So if you guys are first time viewers of this channel and you like what you see today, feel free to consider subscribing. I'm not going to force it on you, but you know, hitting that subscribe button would be a big favor to me. So hopefully I can catch a few fish today and make it enjoyable. I got fish chasing this little lure. You guys might recognize this from the last video. This is actually the Panfish Assassin. That's what I caught the nicer smallmouth on in my last video, which I'll leave in the cards above right here. So if you guys missed that one, you can go check that out. But on that note, let's get into today's video and see what comes up. So far we haven't had much luck, but water's pretty shallow right here, so this is the first time I actually waded in this direction at this particular spot. But I'm not going to go back the other way the way I know yet, because I have a feeling that if we keep walking this way, we'll get to a honey hole and we're going to catch a lot of fish. So gonna trust the process here. Just keep on walking. Hopefully it pays off big time. Fish on, looks like a pretty nice fall fish. Hopefully it doesn't get off right here. There we go, guys. First fish of the day. Pretty decent fall fish. It's good to get a shot at this guy and let him go. Alright guys, there's our first species of the day, the fall fish. Go ahead and unhook him. Got himself right on the bottom of the mouth. He's unhooked. Let's go ahead and let him go. Ooh, splashed me good on that one. Guys, we got a second fish from this little eddy right here. Oh, and he popped off. I don't know what that was. That was probably a smallmouth maybe. Didn't feel huge, but put up a decent little fight. We are running into some more fish as we walk farther down, so sometimes it is all about the wading. You got to get away from the pressured spots. I said that in my creek fishing tips video. That is the #1 thing for me when it comes to creek fishing. And getting to the good spots, increasing your catches. Creek wading definitely helps a lot. I had to get my lure back from up against this tree right here. It might not look like it, but that stump, right around that stump, it's about 3.5 feet deep or more. I just waded in past my waist to get that back, and I'm completely soaked now from my waist down. So hopefully that was worth getting it back, because I was more concerned about the jig head than the actual lure itself, because I have plenty more of that lure. I just need the jig heads because I'm running low. I have to order more when I get home. Well, guess we keep on fishing. A real deep spot up here. I don't know what those are, but I've seen some massive fish. Not massive, but they're pretty good sized. I think they might be fall fish. Those are some big ones for sure. I don't know if they'll be aggressive enough to take the bait, but we'll see. There's a bunch of them over there. Guys, I just flipped over a log looking for worms, and look at that guy. Pretty orange little salamander. Beautiful. Guys, if anyone knows what type of salamander that is, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'm gonna go ahead and let this little guy go right where I found him, and let him enjoy the rest of his day. And it is a largemouth bass. Pretty one too. I was trying to sight fish some suckers over there using night crawler on a jig head. Instead, I got this little largemouth bass. Just a little guy, but he's pretty cool looking. Let's see if we can get one of those suckers here. I'm gonna give them a bit longer, and then we'll try something else. All right, guys, we didn't have any luck with the suckers, unfortunately, as I'm about to enter another deep trench. Oh boy, it's getting deeper. Oh yeah. This whole bottom of the creek is just one solid rock. It's pretty weird. Guys, we got a first smallmouth of the day. After losing what I believe to be a smallmouth earlier, we got this guy. Look at that orange on that fin right there. That is sick. Very, very pretty looking fish. Let's go ahead and take a shot and let this guy go back to his home. Guys, I switched it up to a bit smaller presentation, but kind of the same. If I can get my hand on it. The Trout Slayer, just natural color. We're gonna hope to catch some more fish on this than we did the oh, and we got a fish on. Looks like a red breast sunfish. Pretty nice one too. That is our 4th species of the day. Look at that guy. That is a beauty right there. Look at the red on that fin. Red belly. That is a beautiful sunfish. That's probably one of the nicer ones I've caught this year when it comes to the red breast sunfish. I'm gonna go ahead and let him go right here. Oh yeah, he's ready to go. I'm seeing a bunch of smallmouth in this section of the creek too. I love the way this lure drifts down into the water column. It's not like a heavy lure that's just gonna sink right to the bottom real fast. It just slowly drifts down to the bottom, which allows fish to bite it on the fall, which is what that sunfish did right there. Hopefully we can get some nicer smallmouths right here. I've seen one in here that was pretty good size, probably over a foot long, which is good for a creek, but compared to lakes, no. Guys, oh, that would have been my first fish since that red breast sunfish. Dang it. That was just a little fall fish, nothing too special, but I found a lot of good water, just not too many fish. I don't know what the problem is. This spot actually looks really cool, and I've never fished this spot before. That's what creek wading can do for you. Find some pretty neat looking spots when you venture off the trail. We were actually at was a dam back in the 1700s, but it is now just a pile of rubble, and I'm currently walking through the water to try and find some fish because we're still at only 4 fish for the day. That's pretty low. That's lower than I usually go. Oh my gosh, it's getting deep. Gotta get over to the shallow water so I can fish right here. So this is actually the Raps Dam that I'm at right now, which was originally built in 1776 when Continental Congress wanted the dam built so they could build a gunpowder mill right here. And then the dam was built, and now it is no longer. So now we have to find some fish. It's gonna be a long walk back to the car, but you know, it is what it is. We gotta catch some fish. If I can find them. Where I'll be able to go. It looks really good up ahead, and it also looks kind of deep. So I'm gonna see what it's like down there. Oh, there's an old tunnel back here too. That's sick. Oh my gosh. There's so much to explore back here, but I just don't have all the time in the day for this. I might have to do a part 2 where I come back here, because this is looking really good if I can get some of these fish to bite. I've already seen some pretty good sized smallmouth bass, lots of fall fish and suckers, stuff like that, but just the amount of fishable water back here is crazy. And water that can hold fish and good sized fish, because it just all looks good to me. Look at that, there's schools and schools of fall fish, which make excellent flathead bait, by the way. They're just not hungry. They're chasing it. Oh, and there's a northern hog sucker. You had to do it to me. There's like 4 of them right there. Oh man, I've been wanting to catch one of those for a while. There we go. There's a fall fish. Just a little guy. There's our 5th fish of the day. Shiny freshwater bonefish. Except they don't fight near as hard. Big ones, not too bad, but little ones, no. See if we can get a few more and then wrap up today and see what else we can find before we leave. Looks like another smallmouth. Yep, get him up here, get him up, get him up, get him up. Yes. Might be better than the last one. Come on, stay still. There he is. Nice little fish. Go ahead and unhook him, take a picture, send him on his way. Alright, here we go guys, our 6th fish of the day and 2nd smallmouth. He was ready to go. He didn't even want to be revived, he just wanted to go. There's like a seam right in between where it's kind of rocky and where there's sandy bottom, and it's like a split right down the middle. And these fish are kind of sitting on that seam right there. Probably gonna walk up to this tree and call it a day. The one that's kind of hanging over the creek. Alright guys, that's probably gonna do it for today. Didn't catch a whole lot of fish, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but we explored a new section of the creek, so I can't be too greedy with what I asked for and what I got. But it is very peaceful out here, I will say that. The only thing I can hear is the church bells far off, signaling that it's probably close to 12:30, 1 o'clock. It is 12:30 on the money. It's getting close to lunchtime, so I'm gonna head back, make myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode of the Ville Outdoors.